Michelle Trachtenberg, and I play Harriet M. Welsh.
Hello, E.T. No holds barred. The truth behind the scenes of Harriet the Spy.
Help!
I told her that if she did it again, I would have to strangle her.
That's where you're wrong, Harriet the Spy. She really, really wants to be a writer when she grows up, and she's very independent, and she's really unique. She has her own way of doing things, and she has her own way of seeing things. Anyone sees the secret tattoo, swift and painful death. Tattoos? That tickles. The Anamiki.
You guys into tattoos?
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No. Okay.
Yes. No. Keeping a diary means that you could tell someone or something your thoughts. It's really neat to have a diary because you could just like write down everything in it and no one will ever know.
Hey, Harriet. What are you writing?
Notes.
Can we read them?
Can you read this? I keep a lock on it. I definitely keep a lock on it. And not those little tiny locks, but a really heavy-duty lock that weighs 5 pounds. So no one could be able to pick it up. And I saw a lot of myself in her because we have a lot of things in common. Like, we both love to read and write. We wear the same clothing, like baggy jeans, like jeans, you know? And we eat the same foods, tomato sandwiches. I can't help it if I know what I like. And I know that I like tomato. Bread, tomatoes, mayonnaise, vinegar, and salt.
She's a sour girl.
Now that I look back on it, it was really funny, but like having the blue paint spilled on me was so like gross and so cold.
I thought it was fun.
My favorite scene in the blue paint scene was when I jumped into the tub because that was fun. I like that. It's really important, you know. You tell your parents and your brothers and your sister everything, but you tell your friends. Your friends can help you also understand things when you're in school and when you can't get your family, you know, they're right there.
You can be in a class, but first, like, find who
Yeah,
you
find
are.
yourself.
See yourself in the mirror. These two are
Where's
the
the
most
$5
immature kids in the world. Immature.
Come to my office because we're going to discuss
You
this
think
now.
you're cool. You think you're all collective and calm.
No.
Kids are so honest, and they haven't yet become, jaded.
Oh, working with Rosie was the best thing in the world. When I didn't understand something, she'd explain to me and she'd kind of like help me out.
Help! I told her that if she did it again, I would have to strangle her. Sad, but true. That's
Sad?
the new line reading. Sad, pause, but true. What?
Sad but true.
You can do it when the camera's off!
So it is very scandalous, but the show does take place in a bit of a heightened reality. Everything's a little more sparkly.
And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. XOXO. Gossip Girl is back. But before we get to know the newest members of Manhattan's elite, let's rewind to E.T.'s first interviews with Blake Lively, Penn Badgley, and the rest of the original stars in 2007.
Right? It's not old. It is? That's not that old. Are you ready?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Blake Lively, and I play Serena.
Hi, I'm Taylor Momsen, and I play Jenny. I'm Leighton Meester, and I play Blair Waldorf.
I'm Penn Badgley, and I play Dan Humphrey. My name is Ed Westwick, and I play Chuck Bass. I'm Chase Crawford, and I play Nate Archibald.
Hey, Upper East Siders. Gossip Girl here, and I have the biggest news ever.
It's revolved around Gossip Girl, the anonymous blogger website.
You don't know. Who is she? Well, it may not be a girl. It's the name of a website. It's a blogger.
Veronica Mars.
It's the Perez Hilton for these Upper East Side, New York City prep school kids.
It's like a blogger that's sort of all-seeing, all-knowing, and somehow she's in and we don't know, and she sees and knows everything we're doing, and sort of keeps everybody up to date on our happenings in our life.
Drama
all
of
the
everything.
Well, that's all we do is drama. That's all we know.
Not me. No, Jenny's the good girl. Soho.
Someone hasn't read the episodes.
All about the upper echelon private school kids that we sort of play and live out the life everyone wants. Which my character's actually not a part of. He's the one outsider who lives in Brooklyn, where we are now, beautiful Brooklyn. So you have that dynamic, like everybody in the circle, and then of course the one loner.
OMG, you're not going to believe who Gossip Girl is. Wait, Gossip
Gossip Girl is real?
So could the Gossip Girl be one of you and you're just not telling us?
It could. It could be one of the boys, too. Who knows?
No, it's not. It's somebody.
Guys, come
It's
on,
her,
stop
obviously.
it. I know who it is.
No, you don't.
Stop lying.
It's your dad, Rufus. That'd be really funny.
This life is something that has not really been exposed much on television or in any way, really, because it's such a sheltered, privileged lifestyle, and people get, they're through the looking glass, and they'll see things that, a lot of it's ridiculous. It's just silly.
They want to see people crash and burn, you know? They want to see the train wreck, and they want to see gossip about, the flaws and that sort of thing, where that takes the characters, and I think that's going to be a big part of the actual gossip, is those moments of deep, character flaw and moral, conviction and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think, another part is because, the whole gossip devices that they use, everyone's on the different kind of phones, the Gossip Girl things, like a website that they all go onto. And, in that respect, the whole kind of show picks up the whole technology thing, there's different phones coming out all the time, people are looking for a different way to communicate all the time, and the show picks up on that, the show's showing the devices the kids these days, are using, not just in New York, but throughout the world, and the whole gossip thing, the whole texting thing, everyone can relate to that, because everyone does. They want to know, what's going on. We're social beings. That's what we do. We like to know what our friends are doing. We like to know what's going on here, there, and with the people that we're interested in, whether or not they be celebrities, whether or not be the rich kids at school. So we're all kind of, I think everyone can relate to that and certainly see themselves there.
So it is very scandalous, but, the show does take place in a bit of a heightened reality. Everything's a little more sparkly. But it's really fun to watch, and of course it's fun to play.
So until next time, you know you love me, Gossip Girl.
I really see it as